What is up, everybody? We are live. It is Friday night. The weekend officially starts now. As you can see, I'm joined by Mr. Chris Stonadge, Mr. Paddy Murphy, and we are, of course, being brought to you with thanks to our friends at manscaped.com. You can get your nuts, definitely not knits. Nobody wants knits. I don't have any knits, clearly not. You can get your nuts shiny, clean, groomed, and ready to go with our discount code WFM20 to get you 20% off. Free shipping store-wide at Manscaped. Now, Paddy, while we're speaking about nuts, the gentleman below us has embarrassed us yet again, dude. He's embarrassed us yet again with his slandering of Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, we've been informed by Chris that he's not a fan of Ferrero Rochers or, in fact, anything with hazelnuts. And just when you thought his Oxlade Chamberlain opinion was the worst he has, he has now trumped it with the Ferrero Rocher slander.
Look, I'm just drinking your tears, mate.
I have no words.
It's like, I don't understand. I don't get it. What have they done to you? Have you got a nut allergy? I'll let you away with it if you've a nut allergy.
No, I just don't like. I don't like things being.
He's a nut allergy until it's Alexander Chamberlain's on his face.
Hey,
I was waiting to see how he'd work that in. I was waiting for he hasn't got a busted nut allergy. I was waiting for it.
I had to stumble and ruin it.
I just don't get what's the positive on them. There is no positive.
Or unreal.
Well, yeah, exactly. What's the
positive? They taste like gooey deliciousness.
Nah.
And down here, Paddy, I must get you the next time you're down. The local Super Value down here have Oh My Donuts, and one of them is a Ferrero Rocher donut.
Ooh.
I mean, they're not great. I didn't think there was people in the world that did dislike Ferrero Rochers. I didn't think it was possible. But I'm a bit cliche because I am a fat mess that would eat anything chocolate covered. So, I mean, I'm going to be pro anything, let's be honest.
I feel like Chris is getting less wide as the days go on, by the way. I mean,
it's probably the camera angle. I'm actually getting more wide.
I wish that was my problem.
You're looking very healthy, let me say. I hope you're feeling healthy.
I wish I was.
You still under the weather?
Well, less so. It's gone from pure headache to now just snotty and bad throat. But yeah, it's really weird, like completely different illness. But I haven't even found out that I've got COVID yet. I should find out in the next hour, hopefully. So it might be
live COVID breakthrough. Here we go.
Live reaction.
Do you know what, Chris? Jose Enrique got it at Wembley as well.
Literally everyone I know has got it at Wembley, apart from my brother and my dad. That's it. They're the only two that haven't got it. Everyone else I know that went to Wembley's got it. And I don't know if I've got it yet. So, to be honest, it's a price I pay. It's like doing a deal with the devil, isn't it? At least we won the cup. I don't give a shit what happens afterwards.
Oh, will you be able to get tickets for the semis if we get through? If we manage to get past Huddersfield or Forest?
Depends on the ballot, mate. Hopefully I should be, but it's all down to luck. That is.
I'm beginning to think that Mick doesn't like anything. By the way,
Mick really hates my moustache. Hates Oxlade Chamberlain. Hates Ferrero.
He likes you though. He likes you. He's always sticking up for you on the Discord.
Yes, Mick. Respect to you, man.
Ferrero Rocher are delicious. The bars are horrible. Have you had one of the bars yet, Paddy?
Oh, no. I thought you meant Kinder Bueno. No, I haven't had the bar.
Oh, no. Ferrero Rocher have bars out. They're not nice.
Oh.
Really?
Kinder Bueno.
Yeah, they're not as nice as the sweets. The sweets are delicious.
Kinder Bueno is hazelnut as well.
No, it isn't. Kinders don't have hazelnut in it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
it's the same company.
It's a hazelnut whippy stuff inside it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, I'm thinking of Kinder Eggs.
What? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, Chris, you're a confused young man, I must say. Rather marvelous.
Don't you dare slander Kinder Eggs, Chris. Don't you dare.
Kinder Eggs, bang. Kinder Eggs are sick. Kinder Bueno, they're the
Kinder Eggs in America, you can't get them because apparently the little bit of plastic that's inside it, the little yellow thing, apparently, and you like this, that's too dangerous for America. Have a gun. You can't have a Kinder Surprise. How dare you?
Here's a sawn-off shotgun, but no. Kinder Egg, sorry, pal, not tonight.
Okay, I'm not joking. Somebody told me this before.
I know,
that has to be nonsense.
I know, I've heard that before. It's bizarre.
There you go. Anyway, should we get to the football, ladies and gentlemen? Should we get to the football? I know it's Friday night.
We should.
We're all feeling a little bit saucy, but, let's get straight into it now. Chris, very, very interesting thread from the legend that is the Swiss Ramble about football finance today. And somehow Manchester City have found their way to the top of the Premier League revenue list.
It's a funny one, isn't it? I don't quite know how that's happened. For a club that's got substantially less support than probably 5 clubs in the Premier League, for them to top the revenue stream is quite a strange one. I don't know how they've done it, really. The Swiss Ramble thread is amazing, but they haven't really detailed how Man City have topped that list, right? Apart from player sales and I don't know. It's a strange one, mate, to be honest with you. And I think it's something to look at.
Well, they did get to the Champions League final, and they did win the Premier League and the League Cup. It's still bizarre. I don't know. And it's not like they were relying on ticket sales anyway. They don't sell those. So the pandemic didn't hit them.
Again, we might have a breakdown of this. I'm not exactly sure. Chris might have more info. But I'm gathering, Paddy's spot on. Of course, there will be television money and prize money in there. But I'm gathering that a lot of this is commercial partnerships that help boost up that. So for people that haven't seen this image, Manchester City topped the list with 570 million. Manchester United second with 494 million. Liverpool just behind on 487. And that is some achievement, by the way, that we've closed that gap on Manchester United from what it was certainly when I was growing up or when I was in my teenage years to where we are now. So yeah, look, my thoughts on this. I think everything Manchester City's inflated, including their fucking ticket sales, by the way, because apparently every game's sold out, even if there is empty seats. That seems to be the trend from what I can see. But, this is where we are.
Everywhere. It's really weird. My mate, I won't say his name, he used to work at Cardiff City, and they used to inflate their attendances hugely. And it's all down to season ticket sales and stuff like that. Even when people don't go, they don't actually count how many people are in there. They just make a rough guess.
Oh, it just feels like a wind-up, Paddy, doesn't it? When you're a Liverpool fan, and as you said, you can still go out right now buy a United season ticket if you so wanted to. But fair to say you won't find a Liverpool season ticket very easily.
Anfield could be 250,000 and it'd still sell out every week. Do you know what I mean? It's mental. But yeah, no, the fact that, listen, Liverpool are just colossal. I don't know how City have more revenue. Probably down to a lot of very legitimate brand deals and things like that. They love their legitimacy and genuine, real sponsorships. So probably something to do with that.
I remember the thing that sold me on all this Man City codswallop. So you remember the game when Aguero scored that really famous last-minute goal to win them the league title?
No, what was that?
You'll remember, Paddy. It'll come back to you. It'll dawn on you when we go.
I don't recall.
Anyway, so Connor was in secondary school at that point, and he in his secondary school the week before were able to get, I think he said 25 or 30 seats together for that game. The last game of the season, QPR, title on the line, 1 week before, 25, 30 seats together, no problem.
Mental. No, but do you know what?
Amazing.
As much as I love to banter Man City, they do have a great core of Mancunian fans. They really do. They're just not on our level or anything like that, or United's level, but they do have a very good core base of proper Manx. And there's nothing wrong with foreign fans. That's not what I'm saying. But City are in their building process now. And in 10, 20 years' time, there'll be no shortage of fans for City. Because unfortunately, the youth of the current generations are all grown up to be City fans, a lot of them, because they like that, especially Americans and no teams with no prior English links. They're just taking up City now because they're winning everything.
I've seen a beautiful tweet somebody sent me the other day. Somebody on Twitter said, it's only fair now that when Chelsea are sold, that all the Chelsea fans do the decent thing and return to the previous clubs they supported before Abramovich bought the club.
Bless them. Chelsea.
To be fair,
as Paddy said, Chelsea have got a core of very, very good fans that were there before. But yeah, it's
on the City thing. I agree. By the way, they used to sell out Main Road when they were down in 2 divisions down, 100%. But to go from that, which is great, to this worldwide global behemoth, I mean, I struggle to believe that they're that popular and they've genuinely brought through that much revenue. But the numbers don't lie. Or do they, Chris? Do they? Do they? Do they, Stonadge? Come on. Do they lie?
I can make no comment on such thing, Craig. That's all I will say.
Bottom of the list, by the way, were Bournemouth with 95 mil. That is that seems like a very low number, doesn't it? 95. Surely television revenue and attendances should be a bit higher than
attendance is a Bournemouth, Craig. Have you seen their stadium?
The vitality is only what? 15,000, 18,000?
10,000. 10,000.
Is it that low?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a garden shed.
That's mental.
Oh my days.
Bear in mind,
remember that game where we lost, wasn't it? 3-2 we lost, remember Origi?
Bear in mind,
what's the minimum allowance for a Premier League ground then?
They've got a very rich Russian owner as well, I believe. Bournemouth. And that's how they rose astronomically.
Nah, they rose astronomically because Michael Edwards pulled their pants down and we made a fortune off them. And then, some of these lads are finally starting to come good, like Big Dom Solanke.
Love it. I love Big
So wanky. Trash.
Everything's about sex with Paddy. Everything.
No, it's just a pun. Wank meaning terrible. He's wank.
No.
Championship 4-9, Premier League fucking Michael Chopra.
Sadio Mane, gentlemen. Piece of gossip doing the rounds today from Football Insider that says Sadio Mane is fearful that FSG want to sell him this summer, with contract talks not progressing and the owner seeing it as the last chance to receive a big fee for the winger. Mane believes his performances this season merit a big money deal. I feel like we've talked about this a lot, but it is back in the news again. I think Sadio has a very valid point to feel a little bit aggrieved, if I'm being honest.
When will it end, Robbie? When will it end? I feel like we had this. He should be worried because Diaz is different gravy. Do you know what I mean? I would be worried too. I'd be shitting myself. Good luck. You finally realise you haven't been performing, and finally the club's brought in a competitor, and now you're shitting yourself. You should be doing the opposite. Upping your game and trying to beat him. Not be scared. Embrace it, Sadio. This is the top level of the game. Embrace the competitor and go and be better.
I don't think he said he's fearful of Diaz. I think he said he's fearful of Liverpool selling him, right? I'm sure he'll be embracing. I'm sure he'll be embracing the competition. Like
this kind of reminds me of that situation. We've all had them growing up where there's two girls that you fancy, or two lads if you're the other way inclined. If you're a lady, there's two people you fancy. One of them is the one you really want. She's the hot bird, the one that you've really fancied. The other one, you'd be very happy, but not on the same level. I feel like Liverpool have put themselves in that scenario here. If we can't get Mo signed up, well, then maybe we'll fall back to Sadio. That's the vibes I'm getting right now. Liverpool don't want to say bye-bye to Sadio or let him know he's going in case. Go on, what have I done? What have I done?
You're giggling at Paddy. I'm just laughing at Paddy. That's all I'm doing.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Mark told Dylan to stop now. Don't tell him how to shut up. He just goes, shut up, Mark. Dylan just didn't give a fuck. I rate the shit house to be fair. Like, oh, stop.
I was just laughing at Paddy just giggling in the top corner.
It's like when you're in school.
Yeah, I always get nervous when Paddy starts giggling. I'm thinking, oh, fuck, what have I said now?
Sorry. Should we tell him not to shut up now, Dylan? Come on.
Nah, but Sadio's still got so much left to offer. There's a reason why he's third top scorer in the Premier League, because he's still got loads left. Maybe he should have scored a few more this season, but he's still got loads to give. Whether it's in Liverpool or not, I don't know, but I'd love it to be. What an option he is, whatever.
I think I'm pretty on the money though, with my assessment there. I think that's exactly what our owners are doing right now, waiting to see what happens with Mo before they have the, you're dumped conversation.
How is it still not done with Mo? My God, but yeah, perhaps. No, but listen, the more as time goes on, the less hope I have of a turnaround for Mane. He's been solid this year, but he's lost a little something. He's lost a spark. He just can't beat a man anymore. He doesn't do that anymore. That's why we have Diaz now, and I'm firmly all aboard already. I did say when we signed him, he's not going to start automatically. He kind of was thrown into the deep end, but I think Diaz is the starting left wing now, in my opinion. And he should be.
It was one of my favourite things about Mane, and I've said it many times in his watch-alongs. He used to have this really bursts of acceleration from 1-2 yards from a standing position that would go past his man. I don't see that as often, like Paddy has suggested these days. And it does worry me a bit, Chris, because when we're playing against a really low block defense and space is a little bit tight, that's where Sadio Mane used to come into his own. And now we're seeing Diaz take these opportunities and chances to do a similar thing. So, again, I can understand where Paddy's coming from with his point on Diaz.
I see exactly what you mean, and players do have to evolve and devolve as their career goes on. I think Sadio's still got to learn where his evolution comes in. Maybe it's in that false nine role. I mean, I don't want to compare the two, but look at Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the difference of player he is from when he first started. He's now more of an out-and-out goal scorer rather than a show pony, what he used to be. I think there's still learning for Mane to do. I think he can get better and hopefully, learn to hold the ball up and maybe become a number 9, because he's still got so much left. But if he was to go, I still think we could fill his void, if you know what I mean. It's a real 50-50 situation.
Yeah, just on the couple of comments, I was saying Mane's not performing at top level, and people are like, he's third in the goal scoring charts. In times like this, there's more than the stats. You know what I mean? Mane's style of play and the way he's playing outside of, when he doesn't have the ball, and he's not at the level required anymore. He's waned a lot. And I like what Chris is saying. Maybe look at him as a number 9, because he does still have a cutting edge. He still can finish. He gets in the right positionings. But putting him on the left-hand side and expect him to beat a man and go past players and dribble fiercely, he just isn't doing that anymore. And we need to recognize that it's not working. And that's why Diaz for me on the left 100% is the key right now. And look at Mane as a number 9 option, perhaps. Maybe have Jota as the main number 9. Relegate Firmino and then have Mane as the backup number 9, which it's tough on Bobby, but you don't have to relegate him. We have a lot of selection and there's no harm in it. But for me, 1,000,000%, I want that little Colombian beauty starting every game as the main man.
On this one, thank you, Jason, real quick. He said CVG played well to a United fan, and he said, yeah, I mean, I don't know where to go with that, mate. They're obviously fair weather fan to say the least, Jason. Well, thank you for your super chat, mate.
Big up Jason with the Aussies.
Yeah, mate.
You see, on this one as well, Firmino probably asking himself the same questions right now. What does my future hold? And the longer this Salah situation drags on, the more complicated it gets for the club on every level. Because one, they don't know what potential incomings they're going to look at with regards to who are they replacing? Are they replacing anybody? And who gets moved on? Because it's going to be one of them. It's going to be one of Firmino, Mane. It has to be at this point. As well as Oxlade-Chamberlain, of course. Chris.
Yeah, that's fine. I've accepted his fate. I'm purely Harvey FC now. I've moved on.
No. We've already had this discussion. I'm Harvey FC.
All right, okay. Who can I go to? I'll be Tacky FC then. I'll go Tacky.
Oh, yeah. You can have Tacky, Chris.
No, you know who my FC is.
He's Diaz United, mate.
I've been on that. I'm a loyal. I'm going to buy a Colombia shirt with his name on it.
Actually, screw it. I'm not even a Liverpool
fan of Colombia.
I'm gonna go pure of what Craig doesn't like and go. I'm Jared Bowen FC, mate. I'm supporting a player, not a club.
Bet you the words Hereford in about to come out of your mouth, aren't they?
Did you see what Jurgen Klopp said today about him?
Yeah,
unbelievable player. And I've been blowing this trumpet for. I'm not. I shouldn't have said that because I know Paddy's going to go there somewhere.
Too easy.
I've been saying this since last summer, and everyone was, "Oh, Chris, what are you on about, mate? Jared Bowen's quality." He's
silly, Chris. Nobody knew who the fuck you were last summer.
They were on Twitter, on everywhere. Me and the boys. I got disrespect, but no. It's happening.
This man's verified, by the way. It
I know, yeah. I can't even banter him anymore. All he has to do is hold up his phone and go, "Fuck you, Baldy. Look at this."
A nice official tick, to be fair.
Astonishing. You
tell people have you had any bangs yet? Like, because of the tick? Have you had any viral tweets because of having the tick?
Nah. I don't usually tweet like things that go viral, to be fair.
You just share a yeah, to be fair. You need to get on that. People love a blue tick, man. They like the shit out of that stuff. And now if you DM celebrities, you'll be like, they usually have it on verified accounts only, so you'll actually get to the top. Start verifying. Just start messaging people.
Chris, change your account. If you want to give up that verification, if you're willing to go full shit house with us, the fun we could have with a verified account changing the name.
Craig's like, I will pay you for that account. Give me rights of your account now.
I won't lie, Paddy. I am that shallow that I do love a little bit of verification. When we got verified on YouTube, I was very happy.
Yeah, I think the only place I'm verified is Twitter, is Twitch.
You're not verified on TikTok?
I don't think I'd in any.
Surely you're verified on TikTok. Is that a thing?
No, not a chance. I've never applied for it. But I'd never get that.
On TikTok. Oh, God.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, but they don't. There's people with 20 million followers that aren't verified. Sometimes they just don't like the content. I would not be getting verified. That's safe to say.
Oh, I got a bit excited the other day, Paddy. I was saying to you our TikTok account was being reviewed. Must have been because we had that video that banged, and I was thinking, are they reviewing it to give us an L blue tick? No. Just
I would have been shafted. If you got the blue tick that quickly, I would have to make some calls. No, you have to apply for it, I think. Yeah, I don't know. TikTok are very strict. I've had to clean up my act on there and just do dances with captions rather than abuse people. It doesn't, they don't like that.
Well, then they're going to hate me.
Yeah, you need to, actually, Craig, just for your own sake, the function of replying to comments with video, they deleted that as of the last 10 seconds, so you don't have to worry about that. It's gone.
No, they haven't. But I have deleted the app off my phone, so we're good either way. We're safe.
Yeah.
Because I could spend an entire weekend there just replying to people, telling them all how stupid they are. That's one of Connor's big mistake was letting me know that existed.
You should make an account for that. Craig's rants or something. That'd be funny.
Just do it, perhaps. Do it anonymously.
Who's Bollocks FC? I mean, we've got Bullshit Island. Maybe they could have a national team, Jason. Yeah. Maybe they could be Bullshit Island FC. Right, where are we going with this? Hang on, we've done that. Let's have a look at the game tomorrow, gents. I mean, let's bring this up 1 second.
West Ham.
West Ham were. Remember we had no injury crisis, lads. Wasn't that a good 5 minutes? Wasn't it? Wasn't that a lovely day? We had everybody fit and healthy. Now, Thiago out, Firmino out, Matip out, Jones out, Keita out.
The usual suspects. What? Fucking hell. My God. Now, Thiago, obviously, we know about.
Matip's an illness, so that's not an injury, to be fair to him. Jones, another one, that's an injury. Keita's the surprise. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why he's out, but he's out of this game.
Keita is the annoying one out of them. He's the annoying one because we know the crack with Thiago. Jones, not great, but we can survive. But Keita's like, Naby lad, come on! I thought you turned the corner. I've been banging the Naby Keita drum, and you fucked me over again. And usually when they don't say it straight away, it's like it's going to come out. Oh, he's out for 17 years.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
He started off with an ingrown toenail, then it got infected, and then it went mad from there. That's probably
he is made out of paper mache.
I want to get stuck into a prediction 11 and a score prediction, but beforehand, Seamus has asked us predictions for the Manchester derby. It is at the Etihad, by the way. I got that wrong the other day when I thought it was at Old Trafford. So, predictions for that, gentlemen. Thank you, Seamus, as well, by the way.
First of all, hello, Seamus. Absolute legend. He's a great person. Great man. Predictions, honestly, listen, Ruben Dias is now out for 4 to 6 weeks for the Manx of the City version. And I've been feeling United the last couple of weeks. Ronaldo's down on his luck. He needs to prove to the world that he's still that guy. The Manchester derby is a big place to do that. There's a lot of subplots. And 2-0 Man City. No. 2-1 United. 2-1 United.
Mr. Stonadge, what says you?
I don't think the Diaz injury is that impactful. Last season they won 11 out of 13 without him. I'm not as confident as anyone. The thing is, though, United have a very good record at the Etihad in comparison to a lot of sides. So I'm backing it. McTominay scoring a banger. United win 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, very important we point out here that United are shit. It's very important that we stress this fact and get it across. Because every time I start to think maybe they'll do something for us, they're just shit.
It's my birthday, so
They've been
they owe
shit for
me.
years.
But they do have form, as Chris said. They do have form at the Etihad. I don't even want to draw. See, a draw still leaves us in that horrible position of knowing that if they hadn't cheated Everton last week, then we would have been in a better position. I would have happily had a draw. But that result last week, gents, it's killing me. It's destroying my soul.
Do you know what it is? It's because I can just see that us losing the league by a point or two. Oh, for fuck's sake. I swear to God.
Then it will be our own fault for losing to West Ham and drawing too many games. I don't think we could put it in the hands of that.
Oh, I could. Watch me.
Oh, yeah.
Mate.
Of course you could.
Oh. Nah.
No, that's different, though. That's like, yeah, Liverpool slipped up, but then that decision was a wrong decision.
Shouldn't we put it in the hands of that decision? Should be beating people and winning the league ourselves.
All right.
Yes.
Fuck me.
Chris, that doesn't suit my rant. That doesn't suit my agenda. That doesn't suit my moaning about referees every week. I'm gonna go. I think City will shithouse it.
Paddy, will you stop being so negative? Me?
Yeah,
negative?
Paddy. God, you're so negative.
Yeah, Paddy.
Oh.
God, mate. Come on.
I think that's Chris. Chris.
What do you mean?
Not Paddy.
They're used to Chris being up in your position on the screen. That's probably what's going on.
Why, yeah, actually.
Usually you're
Chris, Chris is always devil's avocado, isn't he? He's like, oh, well, obviously, let a man dream. Nah, to be fair, though, listen, United have a good record at the Etihad, and they're absolutely shite. However, it's very United to go and beat City and then lose to Timbuktu FC in the next game. You know what I mean? Like, so I have faith in the Manx for one weekend only.
But before that, we've got a job to do. We've got a job to do against a very good side as well, a side that beat us comprehensively earlier on in the season. Come to Anfield for a lovely 5:30 kickoff tomorrow, and I do love that kickoff slot, by the way. I'm a big fan of it. I wish it had 7:30 on a Saturday as well. But what are we thinking? I mean, I'll run through the 11 that I had pop on earlier on when I did my predicted 11. I ran like this. So, Alisson, Trent, Robbo, Van Dijk, Kanade, obviously. It's no Matip. I mean, there's going to be somebody that says Gomez, but no. Kanade and Virgil van Dijk. Fabinho. See, this is why I got a little bit stuck, lads. Fabinho, Henderson, Elliott looks like the obvious choice. But I don't like Henderson on the left. It makes me very nervous when he's on the left because he doesn't seem as impactful. But the options are slim. You're not squeezing. Don't even look at me with those Oxlade-Chamberlain loving eyes, Stonadge. Don't even look at me.
You said the options are slim, and Chris said, but not the auctions.
Oh, my days.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I'd have been removed from the stream if I said that.
That was bad. God damn, boy. Fucking, that went down like a lead balloon. Wow. Okay. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
And then I went with Diaz, Jota, Salah. That's what I went with up top. I was not playing Sadio to start with, which is a big call.
Should we throw one out there? Double pivot, front four. What we saying?
I mean, sign me up. Sign me up, Stonadge. The more attackers on that pitch for me, the better.
Not against West Ham.
Are you sure? I would. I think. To be fair, actually, their midfield could overrun us. I think, but apart from that,
I mean,
jeez, I remember
as a disability.
It's funny. That was a nice 24 hours with a full squad. I'm literally thinking of the midfield here, and we're back to square one again. Like fucking hell. I think Henderson will do a job on the left. Be grand. Don't worry.
Our options in midfield are basically Henderson, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Milner, Elliott, Fabinho, and maybe Tyler Morton. I think that's the 6 that we have at our disposal.
Do you know what? I'm going. This is going to shock. I'm going to go Fabinho, Hendo, Ox.
I wouldn't be against Milner playing for 60 minutes.
Yeah, but Milner and Henderson can't
You're not Milner and Henderson. I'll play Milner and Elliott. And then bring Henderson on for Milner and then move Elliott. And then just depending on the game time. I thought Milner was excellent in the Carabao Cup final. And very good the other day against Norwich. So whether he can play 3 games in a week is another thing. But
yeah, we get counted to fuck with the 4-2-4.
I mean, I wouldn't be against the idea of Fabinho, Henderson double pivot with the 4 attackers, as Chris said. I mean, if we
but we'd just be asking for trouble.
Yeah, Rice worries me. He really does.
Yeah, midfield get Souček and Rice, fam. Mate, our midfield get absolutely dominated.
I think it will. In the end, it'll be Fab, Hendo, Elliott. It has to be. If not, then Fab, Hendo, Ox. But
nah, I'm friends with I have a friend who's a West Ham fan. Her name's Louise, and she's like not too confident about this. So they're West Ham are in a bit of a shit run, I think. So if her opinion's anything to go by, we could be in the money, boys.
What are we thinking of the front 3 then? If we're of the mindset that we're going to play 3 attackers, who misses?
Jota for me.
Mane.
Jota came back from an injury. I think he was. I don't want to say he was rushed back, but he came back for the Carabao Cup final. Then played quite a while on Wednesday. I'd probably leave him out and start Mane. I think he did a good job in the 9, so hopefully you can do it again and score.
Yeah, it is a tough one. It is, because I agree with Paddy. I think Diaz has to start left. Then it's just a matter of, do we go with Mane or do we go with Jota? And I think Chris has made a good point. I went with Jota, but I do understand where Chris is coming from. He didn't look at his best when he came on recently, but how much of that is coming back from the injury he had, or how much of it that the game just changed momentum before he'd come on? It is a tough one.
Yeah. Who plays in the 9 is a big choice, because that West Ham backline, the 2 centre backs or the 3, they're very big, very strong. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like, well, and Mane and Jota are both pretty slight, but I think Mane's aggression and this maybe his little bit of strength could come into a bit of it, could be useful. And I like the idea of Mane as the 9. He gets in good positions, and that's the main thing, But again, paramount that Diaz is on the left for me, and then I'm happy.
If we played Mane and we played Diaz, we played Salah, am I the only one who wouldn't mind seeing Mane get put back out to the right-hand side that he used to love so much and put Mo to the centre? Because we had a conversation the other day about Mo not being really able to get into the League Cup final and impact the game as much as he would have wanted. And that could have been because of Chelsea's great defence. It could have been for a whole host of reasons. But I like the idea of shaking things up occasionally and giving opposition managers something a little bit different to think about. Do you remember, Chris, when Klopp first came in, our forwards at times used to rotate position a lot more. You didn't know who was playing where.
Yeah. I think the only thing with Mane playing on the right is we expressed the concerns earlier of him being able to beat a man. At least when he's on the left, he can cut inside. He would have to go on the outside, and then his pace wouldn't be able to be utilised because he's not as fast as he used to be. I think through the middle, he's able to not use and take on players as much as he used to. And I think that's probably the weakest part of his game now, and we just have to adapt to it. And he has to adapt. So I'd probably stick Mane in the middle. And I think Mo's done really well out on the right-hand side, even sticking to the line a little bit as well.
Paddy, what's your thoughts?
I see what you're saying. I wouldn't mind seeing that, to be fair. It would be intriguing for me to see Mane back out on the right. And, Salah can sometimes be completely marked out of a game, but that's not, people just target him. They have a plan to stop him. He's the main man, isn't he? So I would like to see it just for the sake of it. No, but I don't, I think it's one of them where it's like, it's a fanciful idea where you do it on career mode, but I don't think Jurgen would ever actually do it. I would like to see it, though. I genuinely would. I think it'd be intriguing just for, or at least have the option there to change it up if Salah's not getting into the game and maybe try him out in the middle, Could be something interesting.
If we were going to go for a score prediction then for tomorrow, gents, what are we thinking?
Go on, Chris.
3-1. I've got to back my boy Bowen to score.
I'll bet with 2-0, I think, for my one.
Yeah, I got to back my boy Bowen. He's going to bag a goal on his audition. My phone's ringing. Sorry. Sadio is going to score. Diaz is going to score, and Trent's going to bag one. I fancy that.
I mean, I'd happily take that, Mr. Murphy.
2-1. Diaz hat-trick, 2 normal, 1 on goal. I love Diaz to bits and his quality. Diaz is unreal, but I really want him to start adding them goals in, and they will come. But you know what I mean. Just add them in, please. Come on, just get a tap in here and there. Give him a pen. I don't know. I want him to. He's unreal, to watch. He's There's no negatives here, but I just want him to get more goals, just because I want to celebrate them and lose me shit. But yeah, I'm going 2-1. I think it's going to be tough. West Ham are a bogey team for us. I just keep recalling back that 18-19 season where we drew with them in that cluster that time with Leicester and Everton, and then we lost to them. So I have bad negative feelings towards West Ham, so I'm not expecting an easy game. 2-1 for me. Diaz, Mohamed Salah, and Bowen on his audition again. Why not?
Potentially really big week coming up in our season, gents. Got this game tomorrow. Obviously, it's a must win. Then we roll on to Tuesday night and Internazionale, who aren't playing at the Giuseppe Meazza this week, Paddy. They're playing at Anfield. I know you like when I throw in a Giuseppe Meazza every now and again. They were winning 1-0 actually earlier on this evening when I checked. Lautaro Martinez had put them 1-0 up. So they're getting their league game out of the way early. They have a Friday night game. So they're going to be 5-0. Wow.
Martinez hat-trick, 2 for Dzeko.
Might as well get them.
Who are they playing?
Anfield.
They're playing Torino at home, so
shy.
Mid-table team.
Not even the biggest team in Turin. Embarrassing.
Obviously.
That is true. Juventus certainly own that.
Just stating a fact.
Yeah, but they're not even the biggest team in their city. It's embarrassing. Neither are Inter, by the way. The Battle of the Minnows. Second team in the City FC. What are they? Everton? Disgusting.
Is anybody nervous, by the way? Because it looks like Thiago's out for Tuesday. Because the information from the press conference was he'll be back after Tuesday, after being the important word there. So we're looking at not knowing what stories with Kate.
It's not even Torino. It's Salernitana. I don't know why I thought it was Torino.
Oh, they're even worse. That's Ribery's team. They're bottom, are they? No, they're top bottom three,
bottom of the league.
Yeah, they're absolutely awful. So I wouldn't read too much into that. No, Thiago's doesn't sound too severe, which is great. Just get through the Inter Milan game, get to the quarters of the Champions League, and then then we can have when we get the FA Cup game out of the way, and then we just focus on the league, because as Klopp said today, every game's a final.
Class that from a City fan. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
I first thought that was slander. I was about to give out. I thought you said they are not good enough.
That's my mind always works in a negative as well. I read stuff like that, and I'd see aren't as well instead of are. Always.
If you had the chance to kiss Diaz on the lips, would you? Yes.
That was
no, but if it was a ticket, if I got a ticket out of it. No, if I got a ticket out of it, I wouldn't do it for nothing. A selfie.
So, you only do it if you were full on prostitute. So you'd have to be paid for your services.
Yeah.
With tongue and that? With tongue?
No, that's a bit much.
Not even for a free ticket.
Corporate?
Nah, tongue's a bit much. He's not that good. He's not a good looking fella or anything.
That's true.
Nah, but that would no, fuck that.
For a free ticket every day of the week.
Nah.
I don't care about anything.
Would you?
Yeah.
But you are talking to Chris Charity Shop Stonadge down there.
Nah, I don't know. Not Diaz. Van Dijk, yeah. Klopp, yeah. Salah, yeah. Diaz is I like him, but come on, let's not take the piss here.
Welcome to Anfield, where Paddy is going through all the Liverpool squad and saying who he'd shag and who he wouldn't.
We should do that for a stream. That should be a stream.
All right, that could be funny. What about a season? Oh, season ticket, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
I mean, now I'm thinking about who I'd shag in the Liverpool team, Chris. Thanks. Man, I'm sitting here begging Emre Can to come back. Come on, Emre, come back.
What a bloke.
Van Dijk's number one on that list, let's be honest.
I don't know.
Well, Jurgen's
I think it's too tall for me. I want a bit of filthy Bobby.
Oh, what is going on here? Craig, that's a weird choice.
You gotta be nasty. You know he's gonna be freaky. Bobby's getting freaky.
Actually,
Bobby's got mirrored ceilings.
Outside the box here. I'm thinking outside the box. Fabinho, and I'd ask to involve the missus.
Of course you would.
Hey,
look at you, dirty bastard.
Yeah, bit of Becca.
You'd even let the French Bulldogs watch, wouldn't you? Don't lie.
Well, what about Ox and his
100%.
missus?
Oh,
I mean, Chris, that's your dream. Even if the missus is just there clapping, cheering you
I
on.
will dance up any steps, bro. I'll do
I like a
anything.
bit of. I do like a bit of peri peri Nando's.
Right.
But you'd have to. Yeah, that's a good question. What have we done here at all?
That should be an entire stream. I don't know if you guys listened to Jack Mate's podcast when he ranked the Premier League managers by attractiveness. That was incredible.
We're not doing that, Chris. Don't even put that in my head. I'm still stuck on who I'm shagging from Liverpool, mate.
Mate, it's difficult. I asked Izzy to do it, and she put Frank Lampard at the top. Weirdo.
What? With managers?
Yeah, I know. Weird.
What?
She put Lampard.
Fucking hell, that's questionable.
Yeah.
No, hold on. No, Arteta. If you're being serious, Arteta.
Nah, Gerrard.
Lego head.
Gerrard.
Oh, sorry, Gerrard. I forgot Gerrard existed for a second. Yeah, absolutely, Gerrard. Is this the gay agenda now? Yes, sailor. Absolutely.
Honestly, Arteta.
Arteta looks like he smells. Arteta looks like he smells nice, though.
I know my missus on without even.
We're not actually going to be having. We're not actually going to be doing the bits with these people. You know, it's all hypothetical.
Exactly. You know,
we're too far in. When will it stop?
100%.
To be fair, Pep's quite a stylish bloke.
She's always had a crush on.
Yeah, but he's a bald fraud. Pep Guardiola is.
He pointed the wrong way.
It always happens. It's reversed, so you always get it wrong.
Oh, damn.
Oh, hang on, that would be right.
Fuck, I done it again. Oh yeah,
I can just point out.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, bold.
Boys, embrace it. If you're uncomfortable with this discussion, you could have an uncomfortable conversation with yourself. Just chill. You know what I mean?
You know,
we're just chill.
I mean,
if you can't admit as a male you wouldn't give Steven Gerrard a go, you're lying to yourself and me. Yeah, of course.
I mean, look, if we're going to the bottom of the list, Tuchel's on the bottom, Hodgson's on the bottom.
Do you know what? Izzy put Roy Hodgson 12th. And I was like, what is wrong with you?
Okay. What is that? Like?
I've still got the list.
Roy Hodgson 12th.
Wait there.
There was 8 fucking corpses. I still put them ahead of
it. You must think there's a reason why she's with me. She's clearly got no taste. Right, so this is Izzy's list. Right,
she's got it done out and all, like laminated. It's final. It's laminated. Final.
I did it for her, right? So Lampard first, Gerrard second, Arteta third, Pep fourth. Oh wait, no, this is my one, and that's the. Right. This is Izzy's list, right? Gerrard first. No, Lampard.
Before you go through that, though, Chris, we should point out that you and Izzy haven't been in the same room recently because you're unwell. So this has obviously been concocted over WhatsApp or something.
This is like 2 weeks ago. It's fine. So Arteta first. No, Lampard first. Arteta second. Gerrard third. Klopp fourth. Bruno Lage fifth. Lampard sixth. Pep seventh. Dyche eighth. Antonio Conte ninth. Hassan Hüttl 10th, Ranić 11th, Hodgson 12th, Potter 13th, Moyes 14th, Bielsa 15th, Dean Smith 16th, Vieira 17th, Rodgers 18th, Eddie Howe 19th, Thomas Frank 20th.
Fuck Eddie Howe! 7.5 Hodgson.
I know.
Why is Frank Lampard being put first? Are people okay? Like what?
I know. Weirdo.
What is going on? This is chat. I'm very sorry about this tangent. Eddie Howe got done dirty there, but he's only like 40.
Right, he's 7 below Hodgson.
I don't understand
Hodgson. Craig or Chris, you have a freak on your hands. She a freaky gal.
Right, there's some ladies in the chat. Ladies, so I'm looking at Liz and Bernadette and some other ladies in the chat. Give us the top 3 managers here from a lady's perspective, please. Because Chris,
That's interesting.
I don't know what to say.
That wasn't me. That was Izzy. That was Izzy, not me.
Just when we think you and your missus can't stoop any lower, you find
Gerrard.
a way of punching 7 places above Eddie Howe.
Gerrard.
Don't think I
Arteta.
haven't given her grief over this. And do you know what her excuse was? Her excuse was, "Oh, he's got money." Well, all of them have money, and she's like, "Yeah, but he'll die first." So,
Jesus.
So she's automatically assuming that 1, she's marrying, and 2, there's no prenup.
exactly.
Amongst all of this, is Nico Barella back for the second leg? No, he's actually not.
I'm so confused by this.
Nah, he's
because he's Spanish and young.
It's just his
you know.
trim, innit?
And he looks like a fucking Lego man. How could he be talking?
I think he's
Nasally
a good game. I think it's a good game for
Everyone
the team.
just tuning in has no idea what's going
I
on.
can't even
Very
listen to
good.
his interviews. I end up shouting at the television, telling him to speak through his mouth, not his nose.
Is this a what Premier League manager would you sleep with first? That's exactly what it is. Correct. Nail on the head. Please don't continue the lyrics, Craig.
Yeah, please go.
I didn't say it. You just brought it up.
I thought you were like teeing one of us up there. I was like, no, thank you.
No.
I'm absolutely flabbergasted by this Arteta talk, by the way, being top of the list.
Oh,
This is what we should do in post-season, boys. This is what we should do.
People are coming here for a genuine football chat.
Wait till I start linking the top 10 mascots I'd shag in the Premier League.
Mighty Red.
Mighty Red wouldn't even get a hate fuck out of me, Paddy. I hate that little bastard.
I hate him so much. I hate him. All he does is just waddle around. He's so annoying. Honestly, he's so American.
What is he? What is he? What is he? He does nothing.
He's a bird.
He's a live bird, isn't he? But he's nothing. He's nothing like it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get this whole mascot nonsense.
Steve
I don't
Bruce.
Yeah, look, Mighty Red. I've never been a fan of Mighty Red. Never. Don't like him. Something arrogant about him. Gunnersaur's got that legend.
Something arrogant about a fucking mascot. Oh god, that is hilarious. Oh, this is gas. Are we drunk? What's going on? Are we high?
What is this?
Fucking mascots. Funny stuff, man.
Did anyone see the new Premier League football, by the way? Let's move to that.
Oh, isn't it stunning?
I don't think it's a pack.
Oh, it looks lush though, isn't it?
Premier League Bowl.
It's in the Discord, isn't it? Which you can get by becoming a member of the Anfield Agenda channel.
Look at this. We love that. Well played, Mr. Stonadge.
Yeah, see?
You can indeed. The Anfield Agenda Discord, where all this lunacy is available 24/7.
Wait, when's that ball? Is that for next season?
No, that'll be the summer ball. So that'll be coming in this month, I'd say. End of this month, start of April.
How many balls do you need?
You'll never have too many, Paddy. Never. Never too many balls in your face.
And you
never.
can trim them
nice
all with
ball.
Manscaped using the code WFM20. There you go. Well,
Yeah, try our code on the Nike website and see what happens.
That's a nice ball.
Dear. What a time. Oh, he looks really nice though, doesn't it? It's genuinely
Usually
lovely.
2. Fuck off. Anyway, any football chat, lads?
Anything else going on?
Anyone we haven't shagged yet? Or...
Oh my goodness.
I have a question, actually. I have a question on Everton's new ground. How is it still 2 years away? Are they like building this? Is there one block layer on there, or what the fuck? Like, how is it still 2 years away if they've already started work on it?
So I've just got the Echo article up here, and it says Everton new stadium contractors remain committed, but I thought it was already a done deal. So why is it? They're getting all crazy about their new stadium, and I thought it was a done deal.
I thought they've started work on it, haven't they? From what I read, they've started work on Bramley Moore.
Is it something?
Have you seen that video?
Thing.
Roberto Carlos FaceTime and Sergio Ramos in a Shropshire pub.
Oh yeah, he was. He
Ramos.
played in some Sunday League team, didn't he? And they lost 4-3 as well. He scored a penalty though.
He played shite, scored a penalty. He's fucking old, man. Jesus. By the way, very overrated left back, but we move on.
Scored a couple of good free kicks.
Yeah, that's it. Free kick merchant. That's about it.
Was it against France, that free kick that he scored? That real bendy one?
Unbelievable. Not taken away from that, but people put him in all-time conversations. He's not.
Marcelo's better.
Absolutely.
Robertson Carlos.
Yeah, people actually think, by the way, on Marcelo. I love Marcelo. I think he's a great footballer, but
he's finished.
He's not. He can't defend for shit.
No. Liz, who are you asking that question to? Because we can't hardly answer that ourselves. Liz is on a mad one there.
Should we get Connor to answer? Is Connor here? Get Connor to answer that.
No,
question.
Connor I think Connor's out and about.
Oh, there we go. Get everyone else in the comments to answer that question.
God.
What's the story as well with Usmanov now? Because hasn't he been sanctioned?
They suspended the sponsorship, I believe, with them. So I think it was like a 30 million naming rights sponsorship, and they suspended it. So I think it's all going over until what happens with this war. No, well, I don't know what's going on. Who does? We're not, as we found out yesterday, we're not geopoliticians. So
it doesn't matter about that, Chris, because Sainsbury's have solved it. They've ended it. The whole conflict's been done by Sainsbury's because they're changing.
They changed the name of the Kievs.
The chicken Kiev.
Who done that? Are you messing?
Sainsbury's. Genuine, not joking. They've changed
Putin has just recalled his troops after Sainsbury's act of solidarity. Some of this shit, man. What the fuck are you talking about? That's just trying to profit on it. Unless the profits of that go to Ukraine, it's a load of joke. It's a bollocks.
They've also pulled all Russian products from their shelves, but I don't know how many Russian products there are around. But look, here's a valid question from Jason to get back to football. Can we win the league and why? That feels like a good 10 minutes to finish up. I'll start off. Yes, because I think Manchester City are going to feel the pressure. I think we can. And I have to admit, I'm a hypocrite because you asked me 4 weeks ago and I said absolutely not. But now, I feel like we can do it. I do. I feel like we can do it. So I'm going to go in the yes camp because I feel like the pressure will mount on City. And I don't think they're as focused as we are. I don't think the players are as focused as we are. I don't think that they live as cleanly as our players do.
Yeah. I think we can, but I don't think we will. I think there's a lot of focus.
I've had enough of Chris. I have to make a face of disgust for a second. Hold on, let me get my.
I said I think we can, but I don't think we will. Just purely because. What was that? I will beg someone gets a screenshot of that and puts it in the Discord.
That's a vinegar stroke face.
I think Man City over a 38 game season are unbelievable. And people forget this.
Or 24 true.
Yeah, they're winning the league currently if they win all their games. So, at the end,
well, yeah, same. That's the same for us, though.
Yeah, but they're still.
We win all our games. We win the league.
Yeah,
we win all our games. We win the league, Chris.
It's true. But I think Man City over a 14-game stretch are more capable than Liverpool are at this current moment. And I think we have to be realistic. As we said,
yeah, you're not wrong.
4 weeks ago, we were all saying we're well out of this. And yes, Liverpool have pulled themselves back into it, but I think we'd be getting ahead of ourselves. And let's not forget, we've still got the 2 trophies, which I think we'll be focusing on even more now because we won one. We want to win all 4. So I know it's a grim one. I don't know. I think it depends a lot on how Man City do in the Champions League as well. If they put loads of focus into that, potentially some of their eyes will be strayed away from the Premier League. So yeah, I think a lot of it depends on Man City more than on Liverpool, to be honest.
I agree what you're saying, but the thing about Man City is they're overrated.
What?
They have dropped a lot of points to a lot of shit teams. They've lost home and away to Spurs. They can be countered. They really can. They're not as good as this City team right now. Is not as good as 18-19 are Centurions by any stretch.
I think we've downplayed the Diaz thing as well that Paddy brought up earlier on. I think that will have an impact.
Nah. They've lost 3 games all season. They've won 4 out of the last 5 league titles. You can't call them overrated.
Yes. But this is probably this isn't the best version of them by any stretch. But a lot of people keep saying it is, as they're acting as if they're as good as they've ever been. Whereas I feel like, and we aren't either, to be fair. But I feel like based on this season, based on the Premier League results. But I feel like we have now reached a level where we are nearly better than any other version of the Liverpool side under Klopp, like in terms of form. Whereas City are not. City have been stifling a little bit, and I think like we need to strike while the iron's hot. And listen, yeah, they performed well without Diaz the last time, but there's nothing to say they magically will again. Laporte is a bit of a donkey for them. He's had a couple of very bad games. I know he had a great passing chart in the latest game, but he's prone to a mistake. And John Stones is also a bit of a calamity Jane at times. So listen, I think we are better than them right now, based on in the current moment.
Yeah,
and I think we'll better their results between now and the end of the season. I just do. I don't know what it is. People will call me biased, but I just feel like they are stuttering right now, and we'll make. I think we will. We're not.
I'm too used to people. I don't know. I'm too used to getting too ahead of myself, and I think that a lot of Liverpool fans are absolutely the same. I think we can't get too ahead of ourselves when it comes to Man City.
It's a fair point.
Spot on there, to be fair.
What I want to actually add into this conversation as well, and do you think the fact that the United game is being postponed is a good or a bad thing for us right now? The fact that fixture is going to be pushed down the line a little bit. So, is it a positive? Would we have beaten them? Are they in a bad vein of form? Will we beat them anyway?
Do we know?
It was going to be 16th of March or something.
Well, it was meant to be the 20th.
20th.
It's meant to be the 20th of March, but that's the FA Cup weekend now.
I think it's a bad thing, because I think it elevates the stature of this game even more, because obviously it's a big game because of the rivalry, but now it's going to be well in the title race mix, like in the running. It's going to be pushed back to probably mid-April, late April, something like that, maybe. So like that's big, and that's going to be when the picture of the Premier League is even clearer, and that means United will be even more bang up for it. It gives Ralph Rangnick more time to settle in and get them chances that they've created the most of put away. So I think it's a bad thing, but I still think we'll beat them. But it's definitely more of a negative thing than a positive.
Yeah, but how sweet would it be if they were hoping for their top 4 hopes around that time and we just put them right back in their box?
And at the same time...
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. But it's a double-edged sword because they're thinking the same thing.
It's a midweek game under the lights as well. It's a midweek game under the lights. Anfield under the lights is different gravy. We know this. I think we'll blow them away, to be honest with you. It's only a positive thing. We've gone through in the FA Cup, and that was always going to happen if we went through, is that United game would get moved. So always positive. We've got to get through.
Yeah.
On that basis, yeah, of course.
I am a little bit raging. That would have been lovely to beat Arsenal and United in the same week before I go off on holidays. That would have been nice. That Arsenal game was moved midweek as well. That's 16th now, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
So yeah, we are going to have a massive say on actually the top 4 in general with the teams we have to play here. Arsenal and United, both of them with Spurs. West Ham will probably gone out of the top 4 race at this point. Just want to say as well, by the way, we will be live from 4:45 on here tomorrow for the show, and we'll have our post-match shows as always, and we will be doing the watch along on YouTube tomorrow. So yeah, we'll be live at 4:45. Look, I think we spoke about everything. I felt like we didn't do justice to the mascots, by the way, but we'll get back to which mascot each tag another day.
We'll save that for another day, a rainy day.
Yes, thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. Thank you to Mr. Chris Stonadge. Thank you to Mr. Paddy Murphy. To you guys, as always, massive game tomorrow. They're coming thick and fast. Hopefully, we can get the victory and roll on to the Champions League on Tuesday. Have a lovely weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Au revoir.